Greetings and salutations, Earthlings. Zube here with a random reading for today. If you are interested in a personal reading, my information is down below. All of my readings are timeless. Let us begin. However, I want to start with a little bibliomancy. Because I had fun with that yesterday. Actually, I didn't have fun with it. I cried, but whatever. This is a random reading. If it doesn't feel right, then it's probably not for you. I have other random readings. Most of my readings are timeless. If I'm not for you, I'm not for you. That's cool too. If you want to sit here and hate watch, that's fine too. Anyway, I don't know why you would do that, but go for it. Heroine by Nikki Six. I got this ages ago. Like, I think I even got it before I got sober, which was almost 6 years ago. But anyway, I don't know why. It was just like looking at me from the shelf. So we're going to randomly pick a passage from there. And I don't think I've looked at this in ages. All right. Nikki called me one night. So this is by Bob Michaels. I don't know who any of these people are. Nikki called me one night when he'd shot a bullet through his bedroom door and into a JBL speaker he had bought from me. He was hallucinating that people were trying to break in and the police were there. And he and Vanity had barricaded themselves in the master bedroom in the middle of the night. He called me again the next day and they were still barricaded in there. Weird. Now I'm leaving it open to that page because now I want to read the rest of it. Are you barricaded? And then interestingly, I don't think you heard it because I have a sound buffer on my Zoom, but I just got my nephew's cell phone is running low on battery. I have Life 360 because I go all over the place. So anyway, it was like like low battery. Are you barricaded? Do you have a low battery? Do you think people are after you? Are you like in that paranoid kind of like, what in the fuck is actually happening right now? People are after me. Are you feeling under spiritual attack? Are you feeling under attack in general? Are you feeling defensive? Because that's real. Let's dig into it. I liked using my angel cards yesterday, so we're going to use that deck again. And this time I'm going to do a Celtic cross. Aw, 3 of Swords. We got some heartbreak. Yeah. Betrayal, pain, that's where we are. Which always, ideally leads to healing, or we need to heal after that, but maybe we're kind of like really in our betrayal is coming through really big. We're like, what is next? What's coming? What is there's like fear and self-pity in this reading. Wow. So for the crossing card, the world, you hold these like this. The 3 of Swords is, this sense of betrayal that represents us in the reading. The world is the card that's crossing. The world is the final card of the major arcana. So it's kind of like wrapping things up, coming to the conclusion of a large part of a spiritual journey or the large part of a bigger journey. So there's a sense of completion with that card, but I'm also looking at it as like the world. Do you feel like it's you against the world? Are you barricaded in your room? In our subconscious. Strength. So you have the strength. This is strength through grace, strength through unconditional love. She is petting the lion. She's not wrangling it into submission, it's a very quiet strength. And this is in the subconscious, so you may not even be aware that you have the strength to go through whatever it is that you are in the middle of right now. It's in the recent past. Yeah. There's been an ending of some sorts. Something is ending. I don't know if we're wrapping up like a life phase or whatever it is for you. When the death card comes out, usually people are aware of it. The tower card is when things happen that you're not anticipating necessarily, but the death card is like you've known that something is ending and maybe you just can't stand it. And you're like, yeah, all right, what is known? What are our intentions? The Lovers. That one came out yesterday too. In a How Are We Being Helped? The Lovers is making a commitment, and it can be in love, but it like love relationships, but it doesn't have to be. It can be like a commitment to business, a commitment to some sort of contract. But it's exposing ourselves, taking a risk but it's a heart risk. Oh, yeah. And here we are with the Three of Swords. Like, that's what I want to do. And you got to find the strength in your subconscious to do it. But like where we are right now, it's like, but fuck, it hurts. I kind of like how I've been on a little bit of a tear. I think there may be some people who are really going through it right now, who are really feeling up against a lot. In my meanderings about doing readings and stuff, I am finding that there is a little tinge of feeling defeated. There is that up against the world. So it's kind of funny that this is coming out. But like, God, I thought I was doing everything. I thought I was on a righteous path and not like an asshole righteous, a spiritual path. I thought, and there's something to that of like, did you expect rewards for that? Yeah, I mean, don't we like we're human, but I thought if I did the right thing would happen. So our faith and our strength and our fortitude is really being tested at the moment. But with the Lovers, it's like, well, yeah, I want to put my heart out there, but fuck you very much. I don't think so. So we're at like sort of a tipping point. In the future, coming up, Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is getting in there, fighting, Five of Wands is competition. Five of Swords is like a lot more cruel. The Five of Wands are fire energy, that's heart energy. So it's like just really getting out there and in it. And yes, like there is an inherent risk. Your heart is going to get hurt no matter what. All right. Advice or kind of how to look at the situation, Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is expansion and growth. So here's what I love about the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is like this. In the Ace of Wands, you know, the wands are the spiritual journey, passion, creativity, excitement, joy, all that. Also anger, you know, it's like, it's that fire. But with the Ace of Wands, there's the initial flame. And then with the Two of Wands, we realize that we can make choices, you know, like, well, I choose this, and we can create things. We're creating our own reality. That's the process we're learning with the wands. In the Three of Wands, we realize, hold up, Chels, not only can I make choices and create my own reality, and, you know, choose my own adventure, but there is a third party in this. Like there's the world and all of that, and there's me and my choices, but the universe is co-creating with us. So he's at the end of land. He's done everything he can do to get himself up to this point, and now he's got to wait for the universe to respond. So I always point out too, what in this card, like you're looking at the back of the person. So they're like, we can't see their face. How are they looking? Are they like, do they have like, look at, I'm too old to fix the fact that I've worried most of my life. Does he have worry lines? Is he patiently waiting? The Three of Wands is like, we can choose to expand and grow, and in our trust and faith, as we're waiting for things to come to us. And that's the lens that we're looking through. But we can also choose to worry and fret until things come, and it's like, then that's fine too. But then we're just like worrying and fretting. What's the point? Does that help? I'd argue it doesn't. Other people. What's everybody else up to? The Wheel of Fortune. It's the game of life. Things are shifting for everybody, you know. People are in their own messes. Even the people that you're in messes with are in their own messes. It's topsy-turvy. It's topsy-turvy out there. Hopes and fears. I'm not laughing at you. I have to laugh. Ten of Wands. You know, in the hopes and fears spot, the Ten of Wands is like completion, ending, finishing things. In the hopes and fear spot is called the hopes and fears because whatever we're hopeful for, we're also afraid of. Like, just the quickest example that came to me, say you want to be famous and you're both hopeful, and then it happens and you're afraid, you know, because you're like, what the fuck, I've never been famous before, I don't know how to do this. So in the recent past, we have this death. Like, are we still in mourning with this Ten of Wands? The Ten of Wands is like completion. Like, is there something that you're not completing, you know? Is there something you're not letting God have? Yes, I heard you. That was for me. That was for me personally. The final outcome, the Queen of Wands. It's like, it's time to receive. Okay. The King of Wands is, I'd like for you to see her. Let me pull it out a little further. So the King of Wands takes action. He goes out, he makes things happen. The Queen of Wands, she creates as well, but the Queen energy is feminine. It's receptive. I give up. She's kind of a witchy card too. So can you burn some sage? Can you do some ritual? Can you do something to allay your fears, or to feel like you are working in the energetic towards something, or do something that denotes letting go of something, like giving something to God that needs to be let go of? Like, what are you still mourning? Let me do this deck. And this is kind of like a card that comes from your spirit guides, just as far as advice goes. Source. I have to read this one because I don't have the I don't have these memorized. Number 31, if you're into numbers. There is a contradiction in your energy. Part of your energy is blocked in wrong beliefs and negative thoughts. You are centered on what you don't feel capable of more than on your possibilities. The pace of synchronicities is blocked. Everything is on hold. You don't have to wait patiently. Become aware of this contradiction. It is not negative, but holds a positive warning. This contradiction lets you become aware that you're not fully connected to the energy of confidence. We also invite you to connect to the law of attraction to create everything you visualize. Speak positively in the present and believe in yourself. The more you believe in yourself, the more you will create the paths of potential, move forward serenely, and create new harmony in your thoughts. So we're creating. This is a time, it's like a lot of people are in doubt right now. And there's usefulness in that part of the journey because we're learning to trust. There is an importance in this reading specifically on ritual, whether it's like journaling, sitting and being. You don't have to meditate, but sit and be, burn a candle. You don't have to have like a bunch of shit to do a ritual, but just speaking things into being, being confident, being positive, recognizing at least that you're being negative. But yeah, this is like, I don't know who's been watching my readings lately, but whoever it is really, there's a lot of like manifestation readings I've been getting. I feel like I hadn't necessarily had those in a while. Let me see. I'm going to do some word cards. Time. Embrace in the dewdrops of life before they disappear with the morning sun. In the meanwhile, time is like ticking, like I really need a new camera. Pissing me off. It's like the whole world is against me right now. My fucking camera is not working. All right, we got a double message. Strength. It's going to take time. Okay, so here's kind of what I got. When your roots are deep, you need not fear the storm. Okay, we're working on fears. Things are going to take time. What's interesting and what I'm really looking at is other people. For the other people spot, we got the Wheel of Fortune. If you're manifesting the perfect partner, you can't find your perfect partner if they're still in like a world of chaos. They may have things that they are completing. The Wheel of Fortune, time is turning. So there is a very intricate pattern that the universe has worked out. And in some ways, I feel I have been shown recently that the more I try to do anything, the less gets done. It's like learning to allow things to do themselves. And this is the Wei Wu Wei concept in Taoism, which is one of my favorites. It doesn't mean that you do nothing. We are still supposed to take inspired action, like not action of I should do this or I have to do this or don't get sassy with me. I know we got to work. I know we have to do the things, right? But I'm saying, like, what are there areas where you can release control and let things do their course, because God's got everything under control. God is figuring it out. And in order, like, there's some catch up that has to be played. So maybe, you've been at, like, well, I've been waiting forever. Well, wait some more. This morning when I was meditating, and I get this sometimes when I get really sassy with my guides and impatient about stuff. But it's like, what if things are just shitty forever? How about that? What will you do then? And so I'm going to sit down and make a list of all the things that I can do, because I can't do it right now. But when I'm in meditation, it's like I have this separation and I'm able to go, okay, I can get to a place where, cool, I don't even have to try anymore. Like, if things are just going to be shitty forever, I don't have to like look at that. I'm going to be like, well, if they're just like that, then what do I have the freedom to do? That would free up so much of my time, because a lot of my time is spent considering things that I find shitty. And I'm pretty good about this, but I needed the reminder. Instead of sitting around pondering shitty things, like, sit down and make a list of, all right, if my life sucked forever, what would be some fun shit I could do? Like, once I gave up on trying to make my life not suck, what can I do to enjoy it? Anyway, that's what I got for you today. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a great day on Earth. Peace. Namaste.